Hello and welcome back to Easy English with James. My name is James and today we're going to have a look at the most important sound in all of the English language. It's also the most common sound, so that's a great thing. What is it? It is the schwa, the schwa sound. If you can master this sound, your pronunciation in English will improve more than anything else. Okay? So stick with me. Let's learn all about the schwa sound. So, what is it? Well, first of all, there are about 44 or 45 sounds in English in total. But one of them is probably the most important of all. Its name is the schwa. Okay? The schwa looks like this. Sort of an upside down E. Okay? We pronounce it like this. It's super relaxed. It's the most relaxed sound. In fact, as you will learn later on in this video, we only use the schwa sound when we are relaxed, when we are unstressed. That means when we're not putting any emphasis or stress on words, okay? It's one of the first sounds that babies learn in English. In fact, most babies learn this sound before anything else. When you watch a clip or you see a baby look for something and they can't use words, they normally just use the schwa sound. They just go, okay? Because it's so easy to make. Relax your mouth, open, relax again, and then just okay, think about the word about. Okay, that first sound, is not stressed. We don't say about, we say about. Okay, about. The stress is on about. Okay, so that's why we use at the beginning. Okay? Okay, so one really important thing to remember is that in English we have 5 vowel letters. A, E, I, O, and U. But because English is a bit crazy, any of them 5 letters can be pronounced as a schwa sound. As a schwa, okay? When you see the word balloon, you'll notice that A, the second letter is A, but it's not ba-loon. It is a schwa. It's balloon. Same with banana. Banana has 2 schwa sounds. Na. Okay, 2 schwa sounds. Both the letter A. The same can happen in words with E, with the letter E. Problem. In the word problem, the E is a schwa. We don't say problem, we say problem. And that problem. Okay, problem. So E can be a schwa. Again, with the letter I in the word family. Family. We don't say family, we say family. Again, with the U in the word support. 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 Even in another vowel letter that some people might contend is not actually a vowel, but it is often pronounced as a vowel sound in English, that is the letter Y. Okay, the letter Y. In the word analysis, we pronounce that Y in the middle as a schwa. Analysis. Okay, so as you can see, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y can all be pronounced as a schwa. Remember that. Okay, it's very important. Let's move on to the next thing that's pretty important too. Okay, before we move on to the next thing, I want to ask you if you would kindly like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my videos. It helps to motivate me to make more and more videos in the future, and it also helps me to understand which videos you like and which ones you might not. so that I know what videos I should make more of in the future, okay? I do work, I have lots of stuff to do, but in my spare time, I try to make these videos to help you guys improve your English. So if you wouldn't mind, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, okay? Thank you very much. Now then, let's move on to something that is super important. Articles. What are articles? Articles are little words that come before nouns. Things like a, or un, or the, okay? You'll notice something suspicious. Suspicious means, ooh, weird, okay? You'll notice that a, un, and the all have that schwa sound. All of them, okay? There are very, very rare exceptions when we say a and the, okay? Very, very rare exceptions. But 99% of the time, whenever you see any of these words, and they're in nearly every English sentence, a, un, the. A, un, the. Okay? Repeat with me. A, un, the. A, un, the. A, un, the. Okay? Remember, a, un, and the. A, un, the. For a really good example sentence with this, let's check out a man and a woman. Un here is actually short for and. Sometimes when we're speaking, we get rid of that D. We don't use the D because it allows us to speak faster. And that's what you guys want to learn. A man and a woman. Listen to how fast we can say that and how fast I would say that if speaking to one of my English friends. A man and a woman. A man and a woman. A man and a woman at the shop. A man and a woman in the house. A man and a woman in the car. A man and a woman. Why does that sentence sound so fast? It is because of that schwa sound. A man and a woman. A man and a woman. A man and a woman. Okay? We're able to say that so fast because of the schwa sound. A man and a woman. A man and a woman. Okay? Practice with me. A man and a woman. 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 Now try and say it super fast. A man and a woman. Okay? Remember, all times when you see them articles, we use the schwa. So, a, un, and the. If you start doing that, you'll be able to speak so much faster in English. And I promise you, people are going to say, wow, your pronunciation is amazing. Okay? Talking of amazing, you'll notice that at the beginning of that word, we use a schwa. Amazing, not amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's move on to the next really important thing that's going to help you with pronouncing this sound. The schwa sound is used in unstressed syllables. Unstressed syllables. Now, what does that mean? Unstressed syllables simply means parts of the word that you don't want to emphasize. Look at the word amazing. We don't say amazing. We don't say amazing. We actually stress the middle. Amazing. 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 That was amazing. And you can hear the stress in the middle. Because of that, that A at the beginning of the word is not stressed. In non-stressed or unstressed syllables, that's where you use the schwa. Anytime you see that unstressed syllable, like, oh, that's a vowel, it's at the beginning of a word, and it's not stressed, that is where you're going to use the schwa sound. Okay? Think of words like about, or amazing, or agree, or ago. Okay? All of them have that sound at the beginning, the letter A, but it's not stressed. So, we use the schwa. Amazing, about, ago, agree. Okay? We never say agree, amazing. Okay? And this is a mistake that many learners of English make. They'll say amazing, and it's not. It's the schwa. Amazing, amazing, agree, ago. Okay? You'll also see this with words that begin with O in words like obtain, or even the time, o'clock. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. It's not 11 o'clock, it's that schwa sound again. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You might find it in words like original, original, or unoriginal, unoriginal, okay? Or even words like occasionally. Occasionally means when you do something not too often, just once in a while, okay? I go to the shops occasionally, occasionally. There's that schwa sound, occasionally, okay? Okay, you might also find the schwa sound in the middle of words. Things like internet, net, okay? In British English, that middle syllable, t, is pronounced as a schwa sound. In some accents, especially some North American accents, they'll pronounce it inter with the R in there. Okay, in British English, we don't like ER, OR, or AR. We always just say the schwa sound. Take any word ending in ER. Better, bigger, stronger, faster, longer, shorter. In English, it ends in a schwa sound. In American English, not so much. Okay, in British English, schwa sound. Better, better, bigger, stronger, faster, longer, shorter, fatter, thinner, over, under, okay? Always a schwa sound, okay? ER. Even words that end in OR, like doctor, doctor. Doctor is an OR, it ends in just All family members, brother, mother, sister, father, all end in a schwa sound, okay? Father, mother, brother, sister, okay? Father, mother, brother, sister. Remember, all family members end in a schwa sound, okay? Now, take the articles that we learned earlier, and un, and the, and add that to the family members, and it will give you a good way to practice this schwa sound. So let's try. A father, a mother, a sister, a brother, the father, the mother, the sister, the brother. You'll notice how much easier it is when we use the schwa sound there. We can speak so fast. The mother, the father, the brother, the sister. Okay? When you get the schwa sound right, it allows you to speak so much faster in English. Okay? And this is why, if you want your pronunciation to be perfect, this is the sound you should practice more than any other sound. Okay? Also, in words that just end in A in English, things like data or sofa, okay? Words that just end in A, schwa sound, okay? Because it's not stressed again. You notice that? Sofa, okay? Data. We don't say data or sofa, okay? We don't stress that final syllable. So we see the vowel and then we don't stress it. What is it? It's a schwa sound. Data. Sofa. Okay? Okay, in the final part of this lesson, we're going to have some practice sentences so that you can see how fast you can speak using the schwa sound. Okay? The first one is, the woman has a carrot and a banana. 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 How many schwa sounds do you think are in that sentence? Let's have a look. The woman has a carrot and a banana. 8 schwa sounds in one sentence, okay? Let's try again. The woman has a carrot and a banana. The woman has a carrot and a banana. The woman has a carrot and a banana. Okay? Practice that one again and again and again. It's really going to help. The next one is, a man was sitting at home alone on the sofa. A man was sitting at home alone on the sofa. A man was sitting at home alone on the sofa. How many have we got there? Let's have a look. A man was, not was, was. A man was sitting at home alone on a sofa. A man was sitting at home alone on a sofa. Okay? Practice slowly. A man was sitting at home alone on a sofa. Okay? A man was sitting at home alone on a sofa. Okay? Okay, we're going to try one final super hard sentence with lots and lots of schwa sounds, and this one is going to make you perfect. Okay? The mother, the brother, the father, and the sister were all together in a shopping centre. The mother, the brother, the father, and the sister were all together in a shopping centre. The mother, the brother, the father, and the sister were all together in a shopping centre. Okay? I'm going to let you count how many schwas are in that sentence, and I want you to write the answer in the comments, and I'll tell you if you got it correct. Okay? Listen again. The mother, the brother, the father, and the sister were all together in the shopping centre. The mother, the brother, the father, and the sister were all together in the shopping centre. Okay? How many schwa sounds are in that sentence? Write it in the comments below. Okay? Thank you very much for watching this. I am going to make a part 2 to this video where we go into even more detail about the schwa sound. So stick around for that. So make sure, if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can see all of my future videos, okay? If there are any videos that you want me to make or you want to learn, write them in the comments, and as soon as I have free time, I will try my best to make them for you, okay? Thank you very much. Have a great day, and I'll see you again round here for another lesson very soon, okay? Bye-bye.